Hello, hello. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today we're going to be doing the Viper job quest. I was going to do the Dawntrail story, like MSQ with the painter, but then I realized like Kryle's going to be, just from the trailer, that she's going to be the painter, and it's going to be kind of weird having two people with the same class in the main story quest. So I'm going to be switching to Viper for this one. So we're here in Oda to unlock it. You get it from this guy, the Word Weaver. Word Weaver. For this, you need to have the. You have to finish the Endwalker expansion, as well as the post MSQ story quests done as well. And there it is. This just starts with Enter the Viper, level 80. You're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot of bother over at the Weaver's Guild, and we could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, but now that the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Weird. Mind you, I had my suspicions from the start. He calls himself a Viper. Of all things, in my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Could you head to the guild and smooth things over? Oh, Weaver's Guild. Just teleport over. This guy, so-called Viper. Perplexed Reaper. Despite my best efforts to reason with him, he keeps going on and on about Vipers or some such. What am I to do? This guy. This dude. Good day to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rougher around the edges, someone who's seen his fair share of action. Could you tell me what prey's worth hunting in these here parts? Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no issue with fulfilling his order, but now that it's time for him to pay, it's as though we're talking at cross purposes. Likewise, I don't understand why this fellow's being so difficult. All I'm asking is for this outfit I ordered in the name of some critters worth killing. Oh, I think they do like exchanges instead of money there. Maybe I ought to explain from the beginning. I am from Tural, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. You've been there, I reckon? Nope, not yet. Then you might have seen others who wield dual blades, or vipers, as we're traditionally known. Our duty is to hunt the ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, all the fighting and the long days on the road ain't been too kind on my gear. Reckon it was high time to get a new get-up, bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you so insistent that I choose my prey? How else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. How we Vipers do business. Oh dear. It appears Weaver's Guild. I think, yeah, this explains things better. Is that so? So you're saying they want something else instead? Oh dear. Payment commensurate with the skill materials required in guild, preferably. Oh no. Well, didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely your countrymen trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you vipers so far removed from society to be so unaware of such concepts? Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins, but when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with the artisans and the like. Which is to say, I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums out here. So be it, if your only form of payment is slaying beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in eastern Thanalan reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scaleskin, never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum and has been running rampant ever since. Scaly? Lot of heads. Alright, you got yourself a deal. Deal? Considering the guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I'd hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. Might I ask you for a favor, friend? I'd like you to accompany him to ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called viper at work will be an enlightening experience. Name's Keshqua? Pleasure to meet you. Ugh. Getting a little tongue-tied here. The creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I advise you to begin there. Okay. Camp Drybone, we go. Keshqua? So this is Camp Drybone, huh? Fitting name. Anyway, are you ready to hunt? What's that look for? Aw, let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction. No need. The Weaver's friend told me plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast, which is a viper's specialty. Noink. Oh, that's pretty big. Oh, it looked so tiny next to him. I guess he's on a higher plane. It went after traders carrying tailors' materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too tasty to me, so guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had its eye on. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry on the winds, so you gotta consider the positions of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through the area. Ain't too hard to deduce where the critters made its lair after you've done all that. Yep, that's a big one. Mean looking too. Must be wreaking havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to the locals. Well, time to do what a viper does best. That's that. So, like the show, don't play coy. I see you're intrigued. But before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Ever heard of a Tyrell Vidral? Vidral? Nope. Thought not. Well, there are rare beer blech. They're a rare breed of beasts that wields all kinds of powers. They're not oh. For all kinds of powers having a right to everyone, every other living being has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Besides, their long lifespans are natural abilities. They were dubbed as tyrants of Tyrell. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's gotta hunt down the Tyrell Vidral, and that someone is us, the Vipers. Okay. I feel like if we did some of the Dawntrail quests, they would have shown what this was. You know, I've been a fair few adventures during my time here, but I can tell you're a cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. If you're interested, I can teach you on one condition. You'll help me hunt down the Tyrell Vidral. That's made its way to Eorzea. What do you say? Huh. Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will you? Let's head back to Ul'dah and tell the Weaver fellow we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. Really? Pretty sure I ran past them. Oh well. I haven't been in Ul'dah in some time, so I keep forgetting where all the aetheryte crystals are sometimes. Weaver's Guild. I just gave the Weaver friend the good news, and he handed over this set of fancy duds, as promised. Gotta say, it was worth the trouble. Oh, he did change his outfit. So about my offer, you're ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beasts that ever lived? Sure. A mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper out of you. Just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you this soul crystal. It contains knowledge of our fighting arts passed down since ancient times, from one generation of Vipers to the next. Assuming you've got the knack for it, our skills can be yours too. Yay. I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing the hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess the fellow took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and the blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try it on for size. It'll make a great look and let me get a good look at you while you're at it. No, okay. Yay, we unlocked it. What was this? I thought he said he gave us gear, but I don't see. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god, I'm blind. Alright. Use. I guess this is the Viper outfit. There we go. Then, oh, I should put this onto. I guess we don't need Hall of Novice. Alright. That's done. Next quest. Well, you sure look the part, but do you feel anything from the soul crystal? Oh, I should actually read the abilities. Heh, I knew it. Sounds like you've got what it takes to be a Viper, but the only way to know for sure is to put the new skills to test. For that, we'll need prey. From what I hear, you adventurers have got your own guild, so I'm guessing the folks they'll know the best spots for hunting. Let's go see what they can tell us. Guild. Oh, the quicksand. Who's up there? This guy. If you're after deadly predators, try Spineless Basin. Lately, there have been sightings of heretofore unknown species. They're those that slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in packs. Even the adventurers hired to cull them ended up meeting a sticky end. Oh. Befuddled boy. This. I don't know anything about BCs. Who are you anyway? Oh dear, why is he asking a kid? You got a lead already? Maybe there's something to this whole asking around thing after all. Critters not from around these parts, you say? Either way. Oh, either they got chased out of their usual habitat or they were brung here? Either way, there's bad news for folks unfortunate enough to cross paths with them. The hunting of Tural Vidral is a Viper's most important duty, but that doesn't mean we turn a blind eye to lesser threats. Next stop, Spineless Basin. Okay. Off we go. Oh, it's just right out there. I should probably set this up properly. What's this? What's this one? So all nearby enemies again. Oh, it's over. It's already over here. Okay. There's a lot of AoE abilities. What is this one? All nearby enemies. All nearby enemies. This one, we can go here. Oops. I guess I'll do this one. We'll do this one out. Oh dear. I feel like I don't have that many abilities in this one. Yeah, it's all like... weird. That's... Sorry. Okay. Go over. Oh, it's the same spot as the red mage one. These here adventurers ran into a whole gaggle of fiends. The whole gaggle of fiends were after. They got pretty roughed up, but I saw their wounds already. I saw to their wounds already, don't you worry. Before we go say hello to the troublemakers, I reckon I ought to teach you about the Viper's dual blades. Our techniques are created for the sole purpose of killing Troll. Most of them are meaner varieties of things you might encounter in the wild, often with special powers to boot. To stand a chance against these powerful enemies, our ancestors looked to Vipers for inspiration, always twisting and turning to find perfect angle of attack to take down a bigger prey. 2 blades for twin pangs of a Viper to wield them tandem and strike with precision. Oh my god. They can also be combined into a single weapon that weaves and sways like the body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the Viper has the capacity to... Oh, okay, so there's 2 stances for this. Now, the prey we're after tonight ain't nowhere near as fearsome as the Troll, but they'll give you a chance to test out your new skills. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, I guess we're going. No, dear. Are there any meaner beasties? Okay, what's the ranged attack though? Which one is ranged? Do they not have a ranged? I thought they had a ranged ability. Death rattle. Okay, this is like the monk again. Brigand, and then pick one of the 4 finishers. Oh god. What's the other one? Wait, how do you unlock? Oh my god. Okay, which one is it? It is Flanks Bane? Flanks Bane? Bang. Oh dear, how do you use this ability? Swift scan when requirements. It doesn't say what the requirements are. Oh, it's a positional. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. I haven't been a melee character in so long that I forgot that there's positionals. Holy shit, okay. Oh dear. For opposition. Oh dear, well that's rough. Vicewinder. Which one's Vicewinder? I do not have the hang of this job. There's so many like different abilities. He's like, you got this. Oh my goodness. The roaring's getting closer. The boss beast must be pissed that those minions keep getting beat. There it is. Is he gonna join for this fight? Sometimes take it down to pick a 3. Just remember, when you're dealing with here, ain't no pushover like the rest. Okay. Let's see how we do. No. This is red. Sorry, there's a mosquito. Oh dear. Not bad at all. Those were the basics, but your execution was mighty impressive. Since you've proven you won't be a liability, let me tell you about the Toral Vidral we're up against. We call it Iksok Shmajin? Shmajin. How do you say that? Shma? Shmajin. It's an offshoot of the Brax, a deadly jungle predator. and after a series of mutations, this one's grown huge wings. Worse yet, it's smart as a whip and has a mean streak, a mom wide. After learning of the beast, me and my most promising students set off to slay it. Facing it head on seemed like suicide, so we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. Oh dear. Oh no, he died. We thought we had it subdued and made our approach to deliver the killing blow, but we'd underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. When we got close, it lashed out lightning quick before taking to the skies. I cradled my brother in arms as he breathed his last. Oh dear. Revenge is all I've been able to think about ever since. I traveled the length and breadth of Tural looking for the beast, with nothing to show for it but a half-dozen pair of ruined boots. With each passing day, I grew more and more desperate. Oh dear. That was until I met some folks who crossed the salt on a trade ship from Ul'dah. They claimed they'd seen a huge winged creature flying eastwards over the ocean. Knowing how clever Iksok Smajin is, I reckoned it gone in search of new hunting grounds, somewhere without an established threat like us Vipers. So, I bought passage on a ship, and here I am. Little did I know, Eorzea might be damn near as big as Tural. I'm fish out of water, and I'm afraid... Oh, and I'm not afraid to admit it, or that I'm going to need all the help that I can get. Here. That's where you come in. With you at my side, I might just stand a chance on avenging my fallen comrade. What do you say? Hey. Thanks, that means a lot. Let's get back to Ul'dah and see if we can't find some clues as to Iksok Smajin. Oh my god, that name. Iksok Smajin's whereabouts. Smajin? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I'm sure it sounds different. Back to Ul'dah we go. As you saw at the Weaver's Guild, chatting up folks ain't my strong suit. If you're happy to take the lead, I'll happily follow you, at least for now. I think you could ask the locals if they spotted any strange creatures flying around. As for me, I'll study your technique and see if I can't brush up on my social graces and whatnot. Oh, okay. Oh, he's coming with us. Rad. A flying beast. Why yes, of late, we've had sightings of such a creature more and more each day. We're looking into it ourselves, but there have been no reported attacks. Nor can I provide more detailed description. As such, I can't say if it's the same one you're after. What's this? Oh, it's the Endwalker thing. Discuss the hunt. When I was on a ship here, I heard about this hunt from your local companies. About this hunt your local companies seem to be running. We've had a system like that back in Tural too, mainly for dealing with the Tural withdrawal. Naturally, the bulk of the work is handled by Vipers. Ever since the Dawn Servant came to power, the scope's been expanded to cover a wider range of threats. These days, pretty much anyone can take a job on jobs. There's no shortage of them all over. If you're ever in Tural, maybe you ought to give it a try. Okay. It's not that I'm averse to chewing the fat with folks, but getting useful information out of them sometimes feels like drawing blood from a stone. Half of the battle is choosing the right person to speak, I reckon. I'll watch how you pick him and see if you do better when it's my turn. So. What's this? Boop. Whole lot of people here. We got cities back in Toral, but this is something else. You know, to become a Viper, traditionally you've got to live in this remote village in the mountains where you learn all you can about the habits of various beasts. Ain't much else to do out there, so anytime you get to yourself, you're expected to spend owning your skill. Once training is done, you're free to roam as you please. There aren't many Toral Vidral that need hunting, but they can spring up pretty much anywhere in Toral, so many say it's good to keep on the move. Me though, I choose to stick around even after I finish my training. Give me a chance to work on my sportsmanship, and instead of going out looking for work, folks came straight to us asking for help. That's how I got complacent and fell into the habit of letting my elders and students do all the talking and negotiating with outsiders. Even my passage here was arranged by an acquaintance. Oh man, this guy. Okay. Didilata. What? A winged creature? Well, I've only heard rumors. They say it has a dozen faces ringed with red, wiggling tentacles, and it shoots out beams of light from its eyes. Okay. Of course, that's all too common for those with many more money and sense than sense to bring in bizarre species from distant lands. And the trouble with the rumors is they grow ever more fanciful with each retelling. Well, damned if I know how you did it, but you've got a silver tongue, got you some information out of folks. Oh dear. Even if none of it amounted to a solid lead, the knowledge that Schmajen, oh dear, Ixok hasn't kicked up a proper fuss yet, is a clue all in of itself. I reckon it's taken its time to get the lie of the land, having only just arrived here. Alright, now that I've seen the master at work, I'm gonna try to my hand at talking to the locals. Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Sides, I faced meaner folks than a few tight-lipped city folk, and if I make a fool of myself, so what? I'll just ask someone else. And it just so happens I brought with me a whole bunch of herbs and knickknacks from back home that I can sell to keep myself fed. It might take a while to find any solid leads, but at least I can get by for the time being. Oh, who's this? Someone's watching. Those are the ones who slew my pets, interlopers on the hunt for my next darling prize. Oh, what's this? Little do they know it's lost interest in Thanalan. Heh, just as well. Its fickle nature may yet bring us greater delights. Oh dear. This one. I'll be doing my damnedest to get more information. Might take a while though. Come see me later, and don't forget to practice your Viper techniques. Oh, okay. I guess I have to be level 90 to start Dawntrail, so I'll have to level up this job for a little while. But yeah, that's the first job quest for Viper, I guess. Keshqua. I can't say that monster's name. It's so... I need to look up how they pronounce it. But yeah, I guess we're gonna end stream there for now. I'll probably be back on tomorrow morning, trying to level this guy up to level 90 so I can start the Dawntrail journey properly. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye for now. I'll check you guys out on tomorrow morning. Bye!